This week, I was attacked by a mouse.
And we're going to tell you a bedtime story about it.
Good night, JK.
We're going to tell you a bedtime story first. I'm Jill.
And I'm Kara.
And you're watching Goodnight, JK.
We're already on episode 5.
Episode 5. That's awesome. And today, we're... Everyone, it's midnight here, and we're just starting to record. We have
We're getting a little delusional. And thank you everyone who has already subscribed and liked our Facebook page, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all that junk. It's great.
We appreciate you. Today, Kara has an exciting story for all of us. And actually, she told me that if something happened to her, but I wouldn't let her tell me what it was about because I wanted to hear it for the first time with all of you who are watching.
Yeah, so she has no idea what happened. I just told her, I got something to talk about, so we're going to talk about it.
Yeah, and I know that it has something to do with a mouse, and so that made me think of some of our other unpleasant animal encounters. Yeah. And I'm going to lead off here by telling you the story of when I almost hit a bald eagle with my car. And this happened 2 to 3 days ago. I don't know. It was a little while ago, but I was driving home from work, and it was snowing really hard because this is Ohio, and it does that.
Yeah.
And I thought that I saw a goose trying to fly in the wind and the snow, but it turns out I pulled up by it, and I had to slow down.
They go south through the winter.
I don't know. They were geese outside my work.
Okay.
But it was not a goose. It was a bald eagle, and I'm driving right next to this bald eagle. And so I had to slow down so that I didn't hit it, but I was like, is this even real? And
did it swoop down in front of your car?
No, it was taking off and kind of flying beside my car. And
you were just in a fleet driving next to a bald eagle.
And I was thinking that I was really glad. I mean, I'm glad I didn't hit it because obviously I don't want to hit a bald eagle. But also I thought it'd probably be a bad omen for America or something if I would have struck a bald eagle with my vehicle. So, anyways, I get home, and I kind of just forgot about it because it was so bizarre and not real-ish that I just didn't think about it anymore. And then I was talking to my mom later on the phone, and my sister was there. My mom had me on speakerphone, I guess. My sister is 11, and she's in 6th grade. And so while I'm talking to my mom, my sister overhears this, and I find out that it was Bald Eagle Appreciation Day. So I appreciated a bald eagle on Bald Eagle Appreciation Day.
You didn't kill it.
I didn't kill it.
He was part of your fleet.
I know. It was awesome. So actually that ended up being a good animal encounter. So yeah, that's my story about that.
Which I didn't know of either. She just said that she's got a story too.
Yeah. So
it's quite a treat.
Kara has had less pleasant experiences with birds. I remember something about a goose in Niagara Falls or something.
Oh, well, that was a good one. That goose followed us around all of Niagara Falls, and we tried to take it home, but my dad said no.
Good call.
We named it Joe Grady Sour after Joe Mauer and Grady Sizemore mixed together. And then another experience with a goose was at my aunt's condo house thingy over in Cleveland. They have a big lake, and I was walking her dog, and my sister was with me too, and we were walking around the lake. And then it's surrounded by these big pine trees. And so we just emerge from the pine trees to get to the lake. And as soon as that happens, you just hear, and I didn't know what was going on. I just heard that huge honking sound. And then I look, and there's a giant goose coming straight at us over the lake. And honking at us the entire time.
Wait, how old were you at this time?
I was 11.
Okay.
And, so I just panicked. I pick up the dog, who is an evil dog. He's a Shiba Inu, which those are the worst dogs in the world. He's super cute, but he's just Satan. And he's so bad. But I pick him up and start to carry him, and then I just feel a big peck right in my back.
Oh, it pecked you?
Yeah, I just ran into my back, and I'm just I didn't know how, I just kept running. I had so much adrenaline. I was gone.
I never really heard that full story before.
Yeah, I've never told you. I actually don't even remember where my sister went.
Forget
or how we met up. I just grabbed the dog and booked it.
Kristen, you just stay.
Yeah.
I got the dog.
Kristen, I'm going to trip you, and the bird's going to attack you, and I'm going to be safe with the dog. that I don't even like, that attacked me.
Well, yeah, that's not good. So your story today, though, is about a mouse.
Yeah.
I do not like mice. Last episode, we talked about some of Kara's irrational fears, and I think the only thing that would come close to being an irrational fear of mine is mice. And one time, my roommate and I had this infestation of mice in our kitchen. They had chewed a hole behind our stove and got in. And so when every single one of them died, we would write a poem about it. Because there were so many. And then
a little eulogy.
Yeah, it was. But I apparently have not had half as traumatic of an experience with a mouse as you have. So I've been waiting for this story for multiple days now, so let's hear it.
Okay, so I was at the library, you know, it was like late at night, it was like 10:30, you know, and to get back to my apartment, you have to walk through the science center. And so I leave, you know, I'm heading towards the science center. And there's this one set of doorways that has like a little fob, and there's a garbage can right outside the doors. And I'm about to like walk in the door, and then I like hear something rustling around. And I'm the only one outside. Okay, there's no one else on campus like outside at that time. And I like look by the garbage can, and I just see like a little black thing like moving around. I was like, oh, what is that? So of course I pull out my Snapchat, you know. You have to.
Right.
Of course.
2017.
Of course, yeah. College, you know. And so I go over by the trash can, and there's a mouse. And I've never seen that big of a mouse before. And it wasn't a rat, because it was, like, still gray and, like, fluffy and cute, I guess. But he's just over by the garbage can, you know, like, trying to peek in there. He looked like a little Ratatouille. Mm-hmm. But he was, like, a fatty.
Okay.
He was a fat mouse. He literally looked like the one from Cinderella. The little fat guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Gus?
Yeah.
He looked like Gus. And so I'm, like, filming it, you know. I'm like, oh, like, look at this cute little mouse. It's so cute. So, of course, I'm going to go buy it, you know. And then...
That would not be my response. I'd be like, mouse, get away. One time I was in downtown Cleveland, and a mouse walked over my foot while I was on the phone.
That's freaky.
Yeah. So
that would scare me.
I don't want to be by a mouse.
See, I wasn't frightened like that by it. Like, I noticed it, and I'm the one that approached it. It did not run over my foot.
Okay.
However... As I am standing, I'm maybe from here to the camera, like away from it, you know, filming it, and it just stops and stares at me. Okay? And then out of nowhere, it just, like, charges at my foot, and then retreats, okay? Back to the garbage, okay? And then that's when my phone stopped, because, you know, Snapchat's only, like, 10 seconds, so, like, I put my phone away. And I'm just still standing there, like, watching it, because I want to, like, see where he goes or what he does. And then he just stops again, okay? And so, like, say, like, this is a garbage can. Like,
wait, can you just show them this? Wait, just hold on. I don't know if the focus will be really good on this, but we purchased this today at Walmart so that Kara can reenact the story, and I just hope that you can all appreciate this.
It's quite freaky.
Okay.
Like, if I would be more afraid of this if I saw this running around than the real mouse.
So Walmart, not a sponsor, but
okay,
there you go.
So this little guy, you know, he was like
back here so you can see it.
He was over on this side of and I'm standing like where I am. This is where I would have been. And like he just comes around and literally charges at me the second time. Twice. This little, mean, rude mouse. And he almost bites my foot. And like, he's still kind of chasing after me a little bit. And I, again, the only one outside, start running, screaming. Just like wailing, like getting away from there, and I'm just trying to go home, you know. I got school, I gotta go to bed, you know. But no, this mouse is forbidding me to go into the science center and go to my apartment and go home and go to sleep. So he chases me the other way, back towards the library, and then he deuces out. Okay, so I'm already running, screaming, and then he's like, "All right, yeah, I did my job," and then he goes and like under these benches in front of the science center, and I'm just totally like. Lost. I was like, I don't know what happened.
That is a brave mouse. When does a mouse charge at a person?
Twice. He charged at me like the first time. And like it wasn't that bad, you know, just like a little like, oh, back up. And then he literally almost bites my foot. Like he was getting really close and I was like, I didn't know. I was paralyzed for a minute. Just traumatized as it's charging after me. Because this thing's like, it just darted like out of nowhere, okay? And I didn't know if I should have let it. Like, what it would have done, I kind of wanted to just stand there.
And see
if it would have bit me, or if it would have crawled up.
What if it, like, crawls up your pant leg or something?
Yeah. Like, I had boots on and, like, jeans. But, like, I didn't know if it was going to crawl at me. And, like, I don't like hitting animals. Like, even when I got attacked by my aunt's dog, I didn't even hit him, like, off of me. Because, like, I don't like to do that. And so, if it would have crawled at me, I don't know what I just would have took it home.
Just get in bed and in your
just
pajamas.
my mouse now. But, yeah, after all that screaming and nonsense, I was finally able to make it home.
And now she wants to put up a wanted sign.
Yeah, I'm very tempted to print out a wanted sign because as soon as I got in the science center, I ran into my friend who, like, cleans around the school and stuff. And I told him about the mouse. He's like, oh, yeah, that dude, like, lives in the dumpster over there. Every time we throw garbage out, we have to knock on it to make sure he's not in there. I was like, oh, so this is, like, a known thing. Like, this mouse is known on campus. And, like,
you should name it.
I was trying to come up with a name for it. I was trying to think of, like, a name for someone, like, mean or, like, jerky or cocky. Like, just a get in your face kind of name.
So if you have any ideas, write us on social media or put it in the comments.
Put a comment on the
we
video.
Can name the mouse.
Yeah, me and my friends were trying to name it, but I don't know.
Can name the John Carroll
We had some options,
mouse.
but I couldn't think of anything.
I can think of a lot of mean names, but it's of real people, and I don't think that would go over very well.
Probably not.
All right, so if you have any weird animal stories,
crazy animal interactions, or if you've been attacked by a mouse, tell us your story.
Or other things. I've actually been. Now that we're just talking about straight up animal attacks, your dad's dog Jake. Okay,
another crazy dog.
Her dad used to have this dog. It was this little tiny thing like this. It was a what was it?
It was a Chihuahua Rat Terrier mix.
Yeah,
and he was blue.
And and it had a bulging red eye like this. And somebody probably gonna make a meme of that. My students will go crazy over that face I just made. But Jake had a bulging red eye, and it was the most terrible dog of all time. And
you liked me, though.
It used to hide under the couch when you go over their house, and it just hide in there and, like, bite your ankles when you were sitting there and stuff.
Or we would put popcorn, like, in front of the couch, and then you just see his arm, like, try and swoop it.
It was like a troll or something hiding under the bridge. It was a very scary dog. Anyway, so if you have any crazy animal stories that you think needs to be shared with us or the internet.
Or if there's any videos of it, please comment.
Send the videos.
Yeah, send us some links.
That'd be pretty great.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think it's time for the lullaby board to come out because it's time for you to go to bed. And us too.
All right, there you go.
Where's the thing?
What thing?
The board.
I have it.
Oh.
You're rolling. It's your turn.
All right.
Show the people.
Show the people. Show the people. Look at how nice that is. Someone asked me the other day, they texted me in, where did you get all those rainbow envelopes? I just rolled the dice on top of each other. I don't even think that's possible. All right. 11.
All right.
Name the movie that comes from.
I actually don't even know what movie it is.
I don't want to tell you. I want the people to guess.
Oh.
Just kidding. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh. What song? Yes!
This is our favorite right now. We just listened to this song probably 17 times at least today.
And you know what? Since we think it's so well known, we don't want to tell you what it is. You're just going to have to guess.
You're going to be surprised and hopefully delighted.
Yeah. So why don't you pull up those chords and we'll...
All right, let's do this.
Get the show on the road. And again, if you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Like us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, basically everything.
Everything.
Write some comments. Put some comments on what we should put in the lullaby board.
Yeah.
Tell us what
Pick
you think.
some songs.
Yeah.
We'll play your songs. We will.
If we roll the die correctly.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Ready? The death of a bachelor, oh, 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 letting the water fall. The death of a bachelor, oh, 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 it seems so fitting for happily ever after. Ooh, how can I ask for more? Lifetime of laughter at the expense of the death of a bachelor. Good night. Sweet dreams. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.